Okay. Ready. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the public meeting of the Borough of New Milford's Mayor and Council. At this time, I would ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silent prayer and/or reflection as we think of Alex Garabayan. He was the owner of Brookchester Deli. He was very good and kind to our town. During COVID, he even offered free food to people that could not afford it who were out of work. Also, sad news this morning of the passing of Debbie Yeager. Debbie was a longtime softball coordinator, coach, and umpire, and we are going to miss her dearly. Please salute the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Before we start, please make note of the fire exits behind you into the main parking lot, and to my left, your right, into the main hallway. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and attend any meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with this act, the Mayor and Council of the Borough of New Milford have caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted in the Borough Hall, and notices have been sent to the Record and the Ridgewood News. The mission of this governing body is to provide essential services through the establishment and implementation of public policy that will safeguard the infrastructure, provide fair, honest, courteous, and professional services, establish a sense of trust and accomplishment between all residents, and through research and prudent planning seek to minimize risk while improving our services. We are sensitive to the needs and satisfaction of our taxpayers, while realizing that this governing body cannot be all things to all people, within the revenue constraints imposed by state mandates, economic conditions, and prevailing attitudes about taxation. At this time, I would ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Councilwoman Sanhusen. Here. Councilman Zeilner. Council President Duffy.
Here.
Councilman Grotsky.
Here.
Councilman Seymour.
Here.
Councilwoman Grant. Mayor Pacino.
Here. Okay. First thing on our agenda tonight is recognizing the 2025 Central Bergen Swim League champions. Congratulations. So we have a bunch of certificates for you. Before I start, would you like to say a few words about the team and their accomplishments this year?
My name is Yvette Niebergall. I'm with the New Milford Swim Club board, trustee boards, and I want to first of all congratulate the 2025 season. Congratulations, great job this year, guys. And we also want to thank the mayor and council for all your support throughout the season. We truly, truly appreciate it. And I'm going to introduce our head coach, Coach Ulysses.
My test. Hello.
Okay, anyways. Hey guys, it's your head coach Ulysses. I'm so grateful to be here tonight. I just want to congratulate our team for winning the league championships this year, and I want to give everyone a round of applause. And I just want to say on behalf of all the coaches and me, Kelly, Maya, my brothers, we are all so very proud of you. This year, compared to other years, we've seen an immense amount of growth, and I can tell you personally, it wasn't easy at all, but I'm so glad of how we overcame everything. We grew so much, had fun, and this was our first, since winning league championships since 2017. So I just want to say congratulations, Marlins, and I'm grateful, I'm happy to be your coach.
Certificate of Achievement presented to Amir Arif, Central Bergen Swim League Championship 2025. Your achievement reflects itself in the pride of the community. Best wishes for a successful future. Presented this 25th day of August 2025. Signed by Mayor Michael Petrino. Adrian Chua. No. Alana Carrera. Who's going to be first? Amanda Shaw. Amira Bukhari. Andy Sue. Anton Tipuan Jr. Aurelia Rivas. Ariela Rivas. Ethan Taekwondo. Not here. Everly Lee. Avery Lee. Benjamin Zhu. Brian Finnery. Brielle Polanco. Brooke Bambach. Caleb Perez. Chris Brown. Daniel Lee. David Polanco. Donovan Kogan. Eddie Brown. Eileen Hassanian. Emily Wilmore. Erica Lobo. Evan Kozlowski. Evelyn Perez. Grace Candice. Gwen Colangelo. Isabella Finnerty. James Wilmore.
Not here.
Jasmine Traeger. Jesse Swain. Joseph Tesaro. Joshua Williams. Kira Murata. Kira Fisco. Leo Halkias. Nico Halkias. Lily Pianese. Logan Dratch. Lowen Toriano. Lila Kozlowski. Corridor Champagne. Megan Fisco. Mia Taipon. Miguel de Ocampo Rebelo. Miggy Ortales. Natalia Scocci. Nate Evergus. Owen Shum. Owen Abergus. Rohel Ahmed. Samuel de Ocampo Rebelo. Sebastian Pinedo. Sophia Dibra. Sophia Williams. Sophia Petta. Stephen Perez. Syra Malera. Vincent Fisco. Zachary Nieberg. Zaha Senior. And Zoe Keeney's is not here. So why don't we get them all together? Get the little ones in the front.
Alright guys, tall in the back, little one in the front.
Yes. Cheese.
Eric, yeah.
Oh, from Dad, yeah.
Congratulations. You are more than welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting. I'll give everyone 2 minutes if they'd like to exit.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh, you're so, what a huge team. Holy cow. Yes. Yeah, I was a competition swimmer when I was a kid. Love the sport. Yeah, you too. It's a great sport, so thanks for that. Yeah. Y'all going to a party now? Who else can swim?
I don't know. He just did. It's done. I read it. She always did. Yeah, you gotta find that. Send pictures.
They're tough too. Very competitive. Congratulations again. Sure thing.
Thank you. Under unfinished business, may I get a motion for the approval of the minutes of the July 28th, 2025 public session?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? There are a few...
Something happened. Stop stream.
We just timed out. I wasn't muted.
Stop streaming, and I don't know why.
Okay. Did you guys forget to pay the bill?
I can start it over and see if
Usually,
But that's
because you
on.
kick
It's
the.
on. Yeah.
I'm
We
checking.
put a guard over it, so we can't hit it.
Oh, nice. Look what I got for summer reading. Ooh.
We're streaming.
Okay, looks like you're really good.
There are a few ordinances up for adoption tonight. The first one being ordinance 2025:23. And when the clerk has the opportunity, I would ask her to please read the ordinance.
An ordinance amending Chapter 14 of the revised general ordinances of the Borough of New Milford to entitle it Public Lands and Buildings, and to add Section 14-1 regarding the display of flags on borough flagpoles.
The purpose of this ordinance is to authorize the display of commemorative flags on borough-owned flagpoles as a form of government expression and to identify the flags that are permitted. May I get a motion to open to the public for a public hearing on this ordinance?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions or comments regarding this ordinance, now is your opportunity to come forward. Seeing that no member of the public wishes to come forward at this time, I would ask for a motion to close to the public.
Motion to close.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to adopt this ordinance on its final reading?
Motion to adopt. Second.
May I get a roll call, please?
Yes. Councilwoman San
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky. Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
The second one up for adoption tonight is 2025:24, and when the clerk has the opportunity, I ask her to please read the ordinance.
An ordinance amending Chapter 30 of the revised general ordinances of the Borough of New Milford to amend Section 30-29.2 entitled General Rules and Regulations, Permit Required, regarding the private display of pennants, banners, and flags.
The purpose of this ordinance is to clarify the intent of the regulation governing the private display of pennants, buntings, and flags as opposed to the public display of commemorative pennants, banners, and flags on borough-owned lands and buildings as a form of government expression. May I get a motion to open to the public for a public hearing on this ordinance?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions or comments regarding this ordinance, now is your opportunity to come forward. Seeing that no member of the public wishes to come forward at this time, I would ask for a motion to close to the public.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to adopt this ordinance on its final reading?
Motion to adopt. Second.
May I get a roll call, please?
Councilwoman San
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
Okay, the last one up for adoption tonight is 2025:25. And when the clerk has the opportunity, I would ask you to please read the ordinance.
Capital ordinance to appropriate an additional sum of $20,000 for the undertaking of channel stabilization improvements to the French Brook in the vicinity of Corfitson Road in, by, and for the Borough of New Milford in the County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, and providing that such sum so appropriated shall be raised from the Capital Improvement Fund of the Borough.
The purpose of this ordinance is to appropriate $20,000 from the Borough of New Milford Capital Improvement Fund to supplement the funding authorized by ordinance number 2024:22 and adopted by the Borough of New Milford on August 26, 2024 for channel stabilization improvements to the French Brook. May I get a motion to open to the public for a public hearing on this ordinance?
So, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions or comments regarding this ordinance, now is your opportunity to come forward. Seeing that no member of the public wishes to come forward at this time, I would ask for a motion to close to the public.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to adopt this ordinance on its final reading?
Motion.
Second.
May I get a roll call, please?
Councilwoman San Newson.
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
Moving on, we have a few ordinance introductions tonight. The first one being 2025:26, and when the clerk has the opportunity, I would ask you to please read the ordinance.
An ordinance amending Chapter 12 of the Revised General Ordinances of the Borough of New Milford entitled Property Maintenance to add Section 12-6 entitled Bamboo to regulate the planting and removal of running bamboo within the Borough of New Milford.
The purpose of this ordinance is to establish regulations to preserve and protect private and public property from the damaging spread of running bamboo grasses and to protect indigenous plants and the wildlife they support from the invasive spread of such bamboo from any neighboring property line. May I get a motion to introduce this ordinance on its first reading?
So moved.
Second. May I get a roll call, please?
Councilwoman San Newson.
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
The public hearing for this ordinance will be at our September 29th meeting. The next one on the agenda is 2025:27. And when the clerk has the opportunity, I would ask you to please read the ordinance.
Capital ordinance of the Borough of New Milford in the County of Bergen, New Jersey, authorizing the acquisition of various equipment for the use of the fire department in, by, and for the borough, appropriating therefore the sum of $10,200, and providing that such sum so appropriated shall be raised from the Capital Improvement Fund of the borough.
The purpose of this ordinance is to appropriate $10,200 from the Borough of New Milford's Capital Improvement Fund for the acquisition of various equipment for the New Milford Fire Department. May I get a motion to introduce this ordinance on its first reading?
So moved.
Second.
And may I get a roll call, please?
Councilwoman San Newson.
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
The public hearing for this ordinance will also be at our September 29th meeting. And the final one tonight is 2025:28, and when the clerk has the opportunity, I ask you to please read the ordinance.
An ordinance amending Chapter 18 of the Revised General Ordinances of the Borough of New Milford entitled Streets and Sidewalks, thereby amending Sections 18-1 entitled Excavation in Streets, 18-2 entitled Opening, Grading, and Improvements, 18-4 entitled Construction of Concrete Curbs, Sidewalks, and Driveways, and 18-7 entitled Portable Storage Containers and Similar Storage Devices in Residential Zones.
Okay. The purpose of this ordinance is to update the position titles referenced in the ordinance to reflect current procedure, to modify the contractor registration requirements, to clarify curb, driveway, and apron requirements, and to provide the renewal of portable storage container permits. May I get a motion to introduce this ordinance on its first reading?
So moved.
May I get a roll call, please?
Councilwoman San Newson.
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to item number 1 is Memorial Bench Mayor. The reason why I added this to the agenda is we've had families in the past and one recently who's interested in purchasing a memorial bench and putting it somewhere in New Milford. I think it's a great idea. Like I said, the problem was we actually do not have a procedure in place. So what I'm looking for tonight is a motion to allow us to establish a procedure by which families or organizations can fundraise or give money and buy a bench that we would provide at some location in town. The way we're going to do it is the benches are all going to be uniform. They will have to purchase the bench that we are going to be using for memorial benches, and the DPW will install it. This is going to be a break-even. This is not going to be a moneymaker for the borough. It's just going to be something that people can do and pay tribute to someone they lost.
How do we decide where the benches will be placed?
So I've spoken to Sil and John Heineman, and they're going to do a review of all the areas and see what locations are most suitable and how many we'll be able to have in the future. We are also reviewing types of benches and coming up with one that's going to be uniform and work well for our area.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, go.
Everyone's okay with it? So can I get a motion to start a memorial bench program?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Okay, item number 2 is schedule updates. We're talking about September already.
I know.
There we go. Thursday, September 18th, is the New Milford High School football game, First Responders Night, sponsored by the New Milford Public School District. It'll be at 7 p.m. will be the game start at the New Milford High School football field. They'll be honoring and recognizing first responders at halftime, and prior to the game will be a tailgate party at the pavilion sponsored by the mayor and council starting at 5:30 p.m. Saturday, September 20th, is Family Fun Day, sponsored by ShopRite and the Insera family. It'll take place from 2 o'clock to 7. At 7 p.m. is when there will be a free concert. It'll be at the Knightsfield parking lot and New Milford High School football field. There will be vendors, crafts, and food trucks at this event. Friday and Saturday, September 26th and 27th, is the Friends of the Library book sale, sponsored by the Friends of the Library. Friday afternoon, it'll be Friday afternoon and then all day on Saturday the 27th. It's at the New Milford Public Library, and if anyone has any book donations, they can be dropped off at the library between September 1st and September 24th. Saturday, September 27th, and Sunday, September 28th, is the town-wide garage sale, also sponsored by the Friends of the Library. It'll be all-day events, town-wide. Maps of the locations will be available starting at 8:30 a.m. at the library. Once we get a copy of the maps, we will put that on the borough website, and I will post that on the Office of the Mayor Facebook page. And contracts for garage sales are also available at the library. Do you have to go to the library to sign up for that, or can you come here also? If you're going to be having a garage sale?
I think to the library.
Just the library?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to have a garage sale that day, go to the library. Sunday, October 12th, is Fire Awareness Day, sponsored by the New Milford Fire Department, and it'll be at the Knightsfield parking lot. I believe it's going to start at, it's either 11 or 1, but once we get the confirmed time, we will post that as well. On Sunday, October 19th, is the Fall Festival, sponsored by the Berkeley School PTO. It'll take place from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Knightsfield parking lot. This event will also have vendors, crafts, food trucks. The rain date for this event is October 26th. Were there any events that I missed or you wanted me to add? The Fall Festival is brand new, by the way, so I'm hoping it becomes an annual event. Item number 3 is the administrative report.
Thank you, Mayor. For my engineering update, we're receiving bids for the Borough Hall bathroom renovations, which is funded through a Bergen County Community Development Block Grant, and those bids are due in Wednesday, August 27th. We'll be receiving bids for the French Brook Channel stabilization, which is partially funded through a New Jersey DCA Capital Project Grant on Thursday, August 28th. and the advertisement for bids for the NJDOT Main Street Improvement Project will be published on Wednesday, August 27th, with a return date of September 24th. On other items, the mayor, the rec director, and I met with the sports and recreation director of the New Milford YMCA in April to discuss potential opportunities for collaboration, and they have now reserved the tennis court at Sutton Place on Tuesdays from 4 to 7 and Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. during the months of September and October for their Introduction to Tennis program. Registration priority is going to be given to New Milford residents. The electric vehicle charging stations at the library and Borough Hall are operational. Work at the Knightsfield location continues, and completion is contingent on multiple inspections by Public Service, and we're currently tracking to be operational by the end of October at that location. The committee that was established at the July 28th meeting met, and Lieutenant Paisano is working with the Borough Attorney to draft an ordinance to establish a system to offer overnight parking permits. Once the draft is complete, it will be forwarded to the governing body for their review. Borough Hall is closed this coming Monday, September 1st, in observance of Labor Day, and the next meeting of the Mayor and Council is a work session, which is scheduled for Monday, September 8th at 7 p.m. That's it for me.
One thing I just wanted to add regarding the parking. I know that there was a lot of misinformation floating around town about having to pay to park on the street. What the committee is meeting about and what the intent is nothing that's current is going to change. Parking restrictions are lifted on weekends, holidays, and during the summer, and everyone still has the ability to log in 8 times a month and be able to park on the street. What we're talking about is adding some sort of, way for people who can't make that work. Someone who might have a 1 or 2 car driveway, 4 or 5 cars, they do not have the ability to expand their driveway, give them the opportunity to purchase a permit and be able to park on the street all year. This is not mandatory. This is just an additional thing to offer residents who are having a hard time with the current established overnight parking restrictions. So I just wanted to make that clear. Any other questions for the administrator? Okay. Resolutions. Everyone has had a chance to look at the resolutions. Are there any that need to be pulled for further discussion and or vote? Negative? Okay. Let's move on to council committee reports. We're going to start with Council President Duffy.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
Good evening, everyone. I plan to meet with 3 of my committees next week after Labor Day. A lot of them took the month of August off, and so the Historic Commission and the Revolution 250 Committee, Health Department, and Beautification all will be meeting into September. I do want to touch on our White Deer program that we held a couple of weeks ago. It was very well attended by the public. I am very grateful to Brian Shum and Megan Mills from the Fish and Wildlife of New Jersey, DEP. They are both biologists, and they were extremely informative and really want to talk to us more. Whenever we need them, they will come back and discuss the issue of living with the deer in our neighborhoods. I would say the top 2 takeaway from this meeting was, number 1, do not feed the deer. Do not. You are hurting them, and you are hurting yourself by doing that. And number 2, to always remember that the deer are wild animals, so you should never turn your back on them. And of course, we were able to record this presentation. It was very good, very informative, and it is on the borough website as well as our YouTube channel. So if anyone wants to view that, feel free. It was really good. And a special thank you to our DPW Superintendent Silbras. Without him, he made the contacts, he was present during the presentation, so thank you, Sil, for everything you did, but it was really good. So,
Yeah, I was away. I'm going to have to watch it. Sorry.
no, it's good. It's very good. That's it.
Excellent. Councilwoman San Houston.
Thank you, Mayor. I had an opportunity to be present at that meeting. It was very informative, and so thank you for putting that together. I think it'll be a worthwhile watch. Talking about benches, I have a report on the Trex collection, and once we collect as a municipality 1,000 pounds of the recyclable films, we are awarded a bench. So we have so far collected 835 pounds. So New Milford is just under 200 away. So this Trex program is really, really well adopted and popular with the residents. It's really great. The DPW bin is always full, which means we always need more volunteers. So I'm going to put a call out for volunteers who are interested in participating with the green team to help with the Trex collection. And if people are interested, they can send an email to volunteer@New Milford Borough and put in the subject line, Green Team Trex Collection. We'll train you. It's a good time, fun, and we are always looking for volunteers. The Green Team's Home Energy Assessment Program, everyone's been talking about with the heat and the weather, energy bills. So it's top of mind, and the New Milford Green Team was proactive in participating in the Sustainable Jersey and PSE&G grant for the home energy assessments. So far, since we started the program in January, 63 people have viewed the website, and with 99 views. So, and then from National Night Out, we had 6 people participate there. So a lot of people got information at National Night Out. The Green Team is able to host information sessions, so interested organizations and groups are welcome to contact me at my borough email to set up appointments. The municipality, the Green Team, so thank you, Mayor and Council, for supporting this initiative with the Green Team, because this is, people have been very appreciative about having the information to help navigate these programs. So these are whole home energy assessments that are free to people. So it's a worthwhile program, and I encourage everyone to go to the borough website and check it out. Take advantage of the programs.
Excellent.
And I'm complete. The Environmental Commission is still working on their program. We'll have more, they'll meet September 2nd, Tuesday. So if people are interested in attending that meeting, they're welcome. And Mayor's Wellness Campaign continues to rock and roll. So we'll see what Kelly has up her sleeve next. So she's always got good things coming.
Excellent.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Councilman Seymour.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to just begin by, again, complimenting our police department, our DPW, and our fire department, and our, of course, events committee on doing a great job with National Night Out. It's always a great hit. It may just be me, but it seemed like everyone in the town came out this year. Everyone loved the fireworks. Everyone had a great time. I know I had a great time, and so did my daughter, so I thank all of our participating agencies for doing a great job once again. I also want to compliment our swim club. I heard tremendous feedback this year from our residents who had a wonderful time there this year, who had a great time. It was also a great opportunity to bring our community together as the family that it is. I'd also like to compliment our Flood Mitigation Advisory Committee. They are already working, and they met as recently as last week to start coming up with new ways to share information with residents about ways to respond to floods, prepare for floods, and really just to come together more as a group to information share even more so. And Mayor, it was an honor and privilege to be interviewed by Bergen County Commissioner Mary Amoroso on her podcast about our domestic violence program that we started here in New Milford. And to that end, our theme this year will be ending digital abuse, cyber harassment, and cyber stalking. And that's my update.
Excellent.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman Grosky.
Thank you, Mayor. As Matt had indicated, National Night Out was a huge success. We estimate there were about 2,000 to 3,000 people there. Fireworks were fantastic.
Closer to 3, yeah.
Closer to 3, yeah. DPW, fire, police, everybody was involved, did a great job. The Shade Tree Commission at Night Out had about 30 people sign up for trees. They were delivered last week to the residences. There's about 70 left out of there, and they will be planted in the fall by the DPW on public locations. Also, the planning board met last Tuesday. They heard a subdivision at 62 Eagle, and by a 5-4 vote, they approved the subdivision. That's it from me. Thank you, Mayor.
If someone still wants a tree, can they get it?
Not to my knowledge. The time to, I mean, we were planting it on borough land. I'd have to check and see if the DPW is, willing to.
A couple of people have reached out to me and said, I guess they saw people getting trees.
So yes, we do.
Let's find out.
Right.
Okay.
You can deliver them.
Yeah, I'll throw them in the back of the thing.
Sure.
Yeah. For Historic Newbridge Landing, the Bergen County Historical Society is moving forward with the construction of their barn/museum. So I think the path is cleared for them, and they're going to start with the foundation. So they are very excited. This was a lot of years in the making, and it's going to be I believe a 2-phase project. They're going to start with the foundation. They're still fundraising, so if anyone wants to donate to the museum, they'd be very happy to accept, and then they will do the rest of it. Under OEM, we've been in constant contact over the past week or so with all of the activity with Erin and other storms in the Caribbean. Luckily for New Milford, everything has veered away, and we are very happy about that. We know what it's like to have the remnants of hurricanes here, and we don't even want to think about it. And the other thing I wanted to bring up is I had a conversation with our administrator and our rec director this morning with the news of the passing of Debbie Yeager. I'd like to name one of the softball fields after her. I had spoke to her daughter this morning and mentioned it to her and wanted to make sure it was okay with the family, and they think it would be a great way to remember her. So I'd like to get a motion to name the A softball field after Debbie Yeager.
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Okay. Okay, at this time, we'll ask for a motion to open to the public for public comment.
So moved?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions or comments regarding to the good welfare of the Borough of New Milford, we invite you to come forward. We'll give you 5 minutes and take it from there. Seeing that no member of the public wishes to come forward at this time, I ask for a motion to close to the public.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, may I get a motion to adopt resolutions 2025:196 through 2025:208.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going into closed session. When we adjourn from closed session, this body will take no action. So before I ask for a motion to go into closed, I just wanted to wish everyone have a happy and safe Labor Day weekend. I hope you enjoyed the summer and School will be starting soon, so please be extra careful on the roads. There's going to be a lot more traffic out there, so just keep that in mind. At this time, I would ask for a motion to go into closed session.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Have a great night. It's up to you. You think it once?
It's up to the administrator, I defer to the